So to install Plotly Dash, first things first, we're going to want to go to the Plotly Dash website. So that is plotly.com. So we'll just go into there now. You don't want the Dash Enterprise. This is a paid closed source resource that they offer. What we're going to want is to go into the docs and we want the open source. So this is everything that's available for free that we can use. So if we just click onto that, that'll take you to dash.plotly.com. From here you can see an installation page. So these have tutorials. So if you don't want to do anything through my video, if you just want to sort of work it out for yourself, all the information's there, but I'll just run through for you what you're going to need. So of course this is particularly for the Python distribution that is Julia, R and F sharp. However, this is just for the Python one. So first things first, if you don't have Python installed, you'll want to go to the python.org website, go to downloads and download the latest release for, in my case, Windows. We'll just install that now. Okay, so Python's now been installed. And we can see it here, recently added things like IDLE and the Python terminal itself. So that's all working, no problem. You can do this in the Python terminal itself. However, it's usually easier just to do everything within your editor of choice. So for me, it's going to be VS Code. So if I just open a new terminal here, we can do everything in here. You may also want to install Python in VS Code directly. So if you just type in Python in the command line, it will pop up with the Windows, the Microsoft Store to install Python. Just press get and that'll install that for you. So once Python's installed in VS Code, you can now just test to make sure that's working. Just type in Python in the terminal. As we can see, it's working just fine there. Okay, so I'm on a fresh terminal now. We have Python installed. I can now use the pip installation. So pip install dash, since pip comes with Python. Enter that into your terminal. And as you can see now, that's downloading and installing dash for us. As we can see, this installs a multitude of packages such as dash tables, the core components, and Flask itself. So when you run a dash app, it is based off Flask. So if you have any experience building Flask apps, then building a dash app will be quite familiar to yourself. Okay, so that's installed now. One other thing that isn't a prerequisite to install Dash, but is highly recommended, is pandas, because pretty much anything you'll make with Dash, you will want pandas to be able to create data frames. So we might as well just install that now if you don't have it already, and it's a very simple installation. It's the same. It's just pip install pandas. There we go. Everything's successfully installed. And that's basically it. It's a very simple installation. There's nothing to it at all. I will link the installation page in the description, this one here. So if you want to read through the documentation yourself, you're more than welcome to. I'll leave that there. Of course, if you're not installing with Python and let's say you're doing it with R, it will also show you how to do that. I personally don't have any experience with that because I only use Python, but all the resources are there if you need them. Thanks very much for watching.